Hello everybody, how's it going? KhasAdun here. My voice is not fully warmed up yet, and welcome back to another StarCraft 2 NewbieCast. That's what I'm calling this. Nice. Okay, so this is going to be a relatively short one, but nonetheless pretty interesting actually. We're going to see sort of some micro wars. We're going to see what happens in a game with a relatively low unit count take place, and we're gonna have to see how micro is good. How to micro. I can't think right now. I need more coffee. Hang on. Okay, I'm all better. I just got my coffee. I didn't even drink anything yet, and I'm like feeling tired still. Apparently, that's okay. So let's go ahead. Oh god, I gotta introduce us, don't I? Alright. In the top left-hand corner, we have none other than me, KhasAdun. Fantastic. And then over here, down in the bottom right-hand corner, the blue Protoss player, Shaoling. Fantastic. So, let's get. Oh yeah, my favorite. So let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. Shaoling, so far, is getting... Okay, there we go. So far, it's looking fairly standard. Got a gateway, got a cybernetics core. Mine is a bit earlier, so I will be able to get those stalkers out, or that mothership core out, a little bit earlier than Shaoling. But as we'll see, that doesn't really matter, because of the decision that I make. Now, what have I got? Okay. I'm currently scouting inside his base. I have seen that he's... What am I doing? I'm checking for an expansion. So, what have I seen? I've seen he's got, you know, gateway and a cybernetics core. Nothing too serious. And what has Shaoling seen? He sees gateway, cyber core, and one gas. Same exact thing. And warp gate is actually started for Shaoling way earlier than mine. Because I forgot. I just simply forgot. How can I do this? What am I working on? Expanding. I am finally getting my stalker, getting probes. Mothership core, go over here and check and see if he's put a pylon down here in case he's doing this crazy 4-gate, which indeed he will be. And I will scout this other gateway, I do believe, because it's not like I don't see it coming. But I decide, nevertheless, to expand, and that proves to be, unfortunately, the wrong decision in this game. I'm only looking at myself again. I'm very sorry, guys. Alright, so what we're going to see here is 4 of these gateways turned into warp gates with the Blink Stalker upgrade on the Stalkers. There is the Blink. This is something I actually haven't seen since, like, Wings of Liberty, since the very first StarCraft 2 came out 5 years ago. So this is not something I was expecting. Most people in Heart of the Swarm, if you were playing as Protoss, what you would do is get a pylon, put a forge, put a cannon, and then expand. And then, like, put a gateway, or put a gateway before your expansion, or whatever. The point was to wall this thing off without completely walling it off, just so you could put a zealot here and block it. And expand safely. This does not seem to be the case anymore in Legacy of the Void. At least not in Protoss versus Protoss. I'm not sure if you can get away with that against Zerg right now, but today he's going to be doing a relatively old strategy called the 4-gate is what it's called, 4 warp gates, and he's already got a few units out on the field. Is it more than mine? Yeah, yes, he's got more than me already, but let's see, what have I got? I got 3 gateways, finally my warp gate's going on. And this expansion is underway, and the income for me is higher. So how does this happen? Well, he does have this pylon down here. And there it is. Look, he's going to be warping these dudes in. A Sentry, 3 Zealots. And now if you can see, I've got 5 and 1, so that's 6, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. That little amount may not seem like much, but it counts in these early stages of the game, because if you get a kill, that's another 2 you're going to be up, because you're going to make, you know, you could make one more unit, and I will already be one behind, so... I guess you'll only be up one. I can't do math, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know why I figured that would be a 2 unit lead. Anyway, I see the pylon down here. I go ahead and kill that pylon so you can't warp anymore. Kill the probe so you can't rebuild the pylon. And I think I've defeated it. I think I'm safe. I think he's just gonna go home now because he can't continue this. But little did I know, he's built more pylons. This is not something I realized. And much to my detriment, I should have. I also should have got more than 3 gateways, but I've got a robotics facility coming down for some immortals. Oh boy, and here it comes, the big bush. He's gonna try to make something happen, and my mothership cores, it wasn't, oh my god, it was out of energy last time I looked on that thing. So I assumed I couldn't get another Nexus cannon down. And now, oh no, this is bad news. So I decided, okay, fine. I'm gonna retreat. I'm already an expansion ahead anyway. All of this extra money is just, you know, bonus anyway, so I can sacrifice. I'm not sure why I don't do anything with these probes. What am I thinking? What is my train of thought here? What am I doing? Please! What's going on? I don't know what's going on. What's he up to? He's watching. He's watching the attack commence, making sure everything goes well, playing armchair general, and putting another pylon down. And look at the unit count. It's really, really disgusting, as it's called in StarCraft 2. I don't know why. What is it called? There's other games that have a different name. Like, I can't think of any other games that say it differently. But for some reason in StarCraft 2, it's called disgusting when something is really powerful. So I'm just sitting up here on top of my ramp where I'm safe. He cannot see up the ramp, so if he goes right here, I'll be able to shoot him, and he still won't be able to shoot me because he can't see up these cliffs. So I'm camping out up here, and here he comes. He's going to try to do something, and it's not going to work. And my sentries, my sentries are no longer out of energy, so I'm going to go ahead and move in, see if I can retake this expansion, and the worst force fields full-time prevent me from killing this off. But I do now have an immortal out. And immortals can take a lot of damage. They can take a lot of hits, especially with this barrier ability. Which okay. First of all, let's focus on this macro a little bit. That's too many stalkers. It's time to go. And the immortal. As soon as I see it getting targeted, I hit the barrier ability. And barrier. Well, I'll explain it to you guys in just a moment when I get another immortal out. Oh no, it's 3 stalkers versus a lot more. Okay, I've got a few more, but that's still a lot. But look, I think he thinks I've got a lot more. I don't understand why he backed off. He could have killed me, ended the game right there. You'll see why that's a big deal in a few minutes. So anyway, he's decided, alright, I'm relatively safe. he's stuck inside of his main. I can go ahead and expand relatively scot-free. And he killed my bro. No. I forgot about it. Henry Johnson, the probe. Okay, so I've got another immortal on the way. What does he do? He's doing nothing. He's got his expansion. He's completely forgetting about these gateways. I mean, there's more he could be doing at home. What's his APM? What's he doing? Okay, so I go ahead and put a time warp down to deter him. Time warp, as I explained in the last video, or yeah, last video, slows units down. The mothership core has the same abilities as the mothership. Anyway, I've got my mothership core back out. Okay, now the immortal is very cool because it can take a lot of hits. It's got 100 shields, 200 life. Stalker only has 80 shields and 80 life. So, immortals are very strong, and they also do 50 damage versus armored. Guess what a stalker is? Armored. So it only takes about, let's see, what's 80 times 160? So it only takes about 3 hits from an immortal to kill a stalker. And if you get more than 1 immortal, if you get 3 immortals, you can one-shot stalkers. That's big news. On top of that, the immortal now in Legacy of the Void has this ability called Barrier, which gives them another, I guess 200 shields is the way it used to look, but now it just absorbs 200 damage over 200 seconds, which is a much easier way of saying it. So if you look, he's got these shields here, so that would go up to 300 for 2 seconds, which is big news. And now, look at this, because of these immortals, check it out, all of the damage in the world. is being done to his stalkers, and I am whittling him down. And check it out, I am now ahead in supply. Look at that, 56 to 48. And I am actually somehow ahead in this, and I'm gonna go ahead and try doing the same exact thing to him, but it doesn't work because his stalkers see it. No, and I'm just a little bit too late. He killed the probe. Shoot, I won't be able to reinforce here. Whatever shall I do? My money is piling up, and at this point, I should have gone home and expanded, but I didn't. I thought, okay, I've got to do some damage to him. Terrible blink, by the way, right on there. No reinforcements at the moment, at that second. And one sad force field goes down, killing one stalker, so that helps. And if you can look, supplies are even. I could take him out, possibly. But now it's actually falling a bit behind, and as you're going to see, one good blink will do the trick. I go ahead and put down a time warp just to get the last bit of use out of my mothership before it dies. Mothership core. There's the barrier ability because they're targeting that immortal because he does so much damage. It's down. My stalkers go down. It's time to go home, guys. I have lost this fight, unfortunately. So now he's going to sit at home and he's going to just do what he's been doing. Just get more ahead. SJ9 used to say when he did this, went ahead, get more ahead. So he's getting his upgrades up. He's going to do more damage now. That's done. He's getting his own immortal up. And I go ahead and take out that pylon. Finally, he can't reinforce. It's time to go. Run away! No. And I'm going to get another immortal, and I finally figured out, I need another warp gate, but I don't have much minerals left. Look at my income, 300. It's in the 300s now, and that's not the best. So, as we can see, his stalkers are going to blink forward. There it is. Oh, mine. Alright, fine. Wrong stalkers. And I can only build like one zealot at a time. He decides we're just going to go ahead and come on in. And I lose the immortal, and after that I pull the probes because why not? We're having so much fun anyway. And good blinking actually getting out of there, and yeah, it's it for me unfortunately, but I survived a lot longer than I expected to, I'll be honest. After getting pushed into here I thought it would be over, but I actually got very close to evening up the game. If I'd gone home and put a nexus down here and continued to defend and made more units, I think because he had these this extra warp gate, he would have eventually climbed ahead. But I mean, I could have just put down another warp gate. And look, I've got 2 more expansions. I said, oh my god, I gotta expand. Okay, so here are the expansions actually. I did expand. Wow, I didn't even notice. I totally forgot about that, guys. And I'm the one who did this. I can't even believe it. Anyway, that's going to do it for this game. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was a pretty cool, neat little game. It's really short. I'm going to keep playing these games in order to get some better games, good games. This was a good game, but longer games. You know, the really big, fun games that we all love. Also, I have set up a new email address, KhasAdunReplays@gmail.com. If you guys play this game and you have your own replays you'd like me to cast, I would be honored to do so. So please, if you have any, send your replays into KhasAdunReplays@gmail.com, and I will cast it. So, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.